Hello and welcome to BPC Dr. Dirt's Quick Tip of the Day. I'm Chris Dowling from Back Paddock, and the topic of today's session is understanding plant tissue interpretation data. Interpretation is about ensuring that the nutrient state of a crop or pasture is correctly identified. It relies on having critical range that ensure plant productivity and yield are not restricted by having nutrients in the plant tissue too low for optimum productivity. There's lots of reference data sources for plant tissue critical ranges in books and on the internet. It's a common mistake that I've seen embedded in some interpretation criteria is the use of deficiency ranges, in other words around 60% of relative yield, rather than the nutrient concentrations that will produce 90 to 95% relative yield. If you use the deficiency range and wait till the plant nutrient concentration drops to the level where it's only 60% of potential and deficiency symptoms are likely to be present, it may be too late to fully recover yield potential for that crop with in-crop applications. It pays to understand your source of interpretation criteria, or you may be wondering why problems identified as low nutrient availability in plant tests don't fully respond to in-crop nutrient application. Well, that's the end of my tip for today. In our next session I'll provide some tips on plant tissue interpretation where there's large differences in growth between the sampled areas.